Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Aquarius for the month of May, April-May. So the element will be Earth. We're in Taurus. So let's have a look, Aquarius. What's in store for you this next 4 weeks coming up? So it shall be interesting. The energy for you this month is Temperance. So everything is exactly how it should be. So this is divine time. And as you know, divine time is things happen when they're meant to. Sometimes we think we can plan everything, but we can't, because then when it doesn't work out, the meltdowns happen and people, why can't I have what I want? Well, it's just the way the universe works, isn't it? Aquarius, you're a very inventive type, so you would resonate with that kind of energy. It's very much a Sagittarian energy as well, so it's about, you know, just balance as well. Balance in everything, Aquarius, keeping everything balanced. Not going full tilt one way or the other. And that's sort of part of our reason for this journey on this planet, I guess, is to try and get that elusive balance. So let's see where you're going to be in April, May. In other words, the Taurus time, element of Earth. Oh, Aquarius, justice. So we're talking about divine time, and now we jump right into justice. So karmic. So whatever's going on for you at the moment is extremely karmic. Cause and effect. So you just, and also buzzword this for you, Aquarius, is balance. Again, balance, balance, balance. So wherever you find yourself, it's where you're meant to be. Very karmic, and this includes, well, of course, naturally it includes those people who are in your environment at the moment. Most importantly, because this channel, we mainly deal with relationships and work. They're our biggest sort of interests, aren't they? So we're talking that kind of talk here. Okay, so let's have a look. Cause and effect. So just remember, every step you take to Aquarius, there's a cause, there's an effect. Everything, you know, there's action, there's a consequence. So then we have to sort of go with that and see where it takes us, and see, I guess, at the end of the day, or the end of the journey, is what we were meant to learn from that interaction with person, work, whatever. So let's see how you got there with this beautiful Justice card. The influencer is don't give your personal power away. Now that is perfect, I think. I know it's perfect, because that is what we all fall foul to. We get into these karmic situations, they can be really overwhelming, and before we know it, we're giving our power away, because we're overwhelmed by whatever this torrent is. So it's big time. But the main thing is not to give your personal power away. Go by your feeling, Aquarius. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Say, no, not today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. But just keep your power for yourself. It's the most important thing that you can actually do to save yourself in this karmic time at the moment for you guys. And we're in Earth, so it's very much a steady, slow, methodical plod. Not your normal, you know, Aquarians are air, they're fast, they're here, they're there, they're everywhere, they're like the air that we breathe. It's just, but this is methodical plod time. So let's see what's behind this. So we're going to look back into March, April. So what's been brewing. Scorpio debt, so big transformation has taken place, another big card. So yes, obviously you've been through this, a big transformation in terms of what you want, what you've had to change about yourself. It's a massive card, actually, the Death card, especially when it's in cohorts with these big other ones. It sort of means, yeah, you've done this transforming, you're still transforming, but the overruling one is this one, always card 2. Don't give your power away. Don't let all that transformation go to waste or just chuck it on the recycle. No, you just keep with that. And this is your test, I guess, Aquarius, for whatever reason, for your karmic journey. Oh, it's an interesting reading. Okay, so let's see recent influences, what's been going on. Oh my God, Aquarius, the moon. They're all the big ones. The moon. So the moon, recent influences the moon. Now the moon's a bit, as we know, it can be quite foggy there. It can be quite hiding things you're not meant to know yet, but you have a feeling. It's all about, I think in the context of this reading, Aquarius, it's all about your intuition too. Just know that not everything's come out into the brilliant bright light yet. There's still a few things lurking but beyond the clouds there, or the fog. So the moon can be quite, it's always, for me, it's always a bit of a, not a red flag, but it's like, just be careful where you tread. It's like a dark, dark night where the moon is kind of quite obscured. So you can't really see that well. So with the moon, when it's around you, you have to be sort of mindful where you step, because not everything is, yeah, things are obscured. But using your intuition is a very, very good idea at this time, because the moon has hidden certain things. We have a full moon coming up actually on the 27th of April, and that will be in Scorpio, so it all makes sense that this is quite an interesting couple of weeks for you guys to navigate through, but really sort of all very big cards. So yeah, just be on alert for all sorts of amazing but interesting happenings. Let's have a look at the lesson you'll be learning. End of a family curse, end of a difficult time. So this is good. So it's like whatever difficulties that you have had in the last, say, especially I think like 6 months time, that goes back to these dreadful, horrible times can usually take at least 6 months to trawl through and just get through and come to terms with what's happened. And it's like, yeah, but you're at the end of that now, so you have to cast that and leave it. This is not a major card either, so it's a card saying just know that that's come to an end. So all this is exactly how it should be. So just go for it, but be mindful of your personal power. So with the end of this difficult time, you're getting a new beginning as well. So just remember that. Okay, near future. So moving into the first week of May. And we have the Two of Cups, the soulmate card. How did we not know that that was going to pop up? So interesting once again. As I said earlier, relationships and work. Now this mainly, the Cups is mainly about emotional and relationship goals or pathways. So definitely there's the air of the soulmate definitely coming through. So, but as we've discussed before on this channel, be aware that that's not all sunshine and lollipops either. There can be some pretty high highs and some pretty low lows with soulmates. That's why they're soulmates, isn't it? So this great connection is really going to be established by early May, which is great. But just always be mindful of your place in it too, and your power in it. Okay, let's see, because you haven't seen all of it yet, Aquarius. It's not been apparent yet. Let's see what's happening that you're not realising. Very close with this. Remember, this is the key. New beginnings and good news coming your way. Creativity, moving forward, being positive. the fire signs are always the positive signs. Not to say the others aren't, but this fire burns through everything. It just roars through everything. It can burn, but it also creates a regeneration in the aftermath. So good things coming in for you, and a new, very much here, the end of that air, really awful family curse business. And then what you don't realise is coming is it's really good news and a new beginning. Starting from a shrub to grow to a big tree. Okay, let's see how others see you at the moment. Wow, Ace of Cups. So definitely somebody's really looking at you with those eyes. Adulation almost, but this is very much soulmate 1, soulmate 2. So this is very much in that same group. It's a connection, but it's an important soulmate connection. So this person, I'm thinking, is seeing you like that. So that's why you have to be mindful how you tread on this path, because there's always there's a teacher and a student in every interaction, isn't there? But this is lovely, and it's a new beginning. So, but yeah, you go with that. You use the energy of the Ace of Cups because it's a new beginning. It's like a fountain of hope and beautiful, feel-good energy. But just always remembering the 8 of Swords, not to give away too much, just to wait, let things come as they're meant to come. But definitely it's quite writ in the stars or the universe. Lovely, Aquarius. Now we're going to look at what you feel positive about this month. And the 3 of Coins, so very much work going really well. You feel like you've landed, you're making inroads into what you're doing. You're enjoying it. You're learning new things. But most of all, it's just being very grounding for you. You love it, and it's really giving you lots of, you're learning lots about where you are and what you want, where you want to go next. It's a stepping stone, but it's a very solid stepping stone. So well done. So work, because of course we are in Taurus Earth for this next 4 weeks, so work will become quite important for most of you. When Taurus or the Earth signs, we tend to be more sort of focused on work, because that's just the vibe that the universe sends us in that time. Okay, let's see how the outcome will be. 4 of Wands, Happy Home card. Now the Happy Home card is a beautiful card, as you can see, the robin there with his nest and his egg. So it's also a gateway card to sort of congratulate you in a way that you've moved through a certain situation and you can pass through into the next level if you like. But it's a very positive card. Once again, it's Wands, so it's like you've passed the test. You've got through. And it is happy home. Wherever your happy home is for you, that is what will be reached by the time we get into mid-May, 3rd week of May, and we move into Gemini. So a lovely card to finish off with the 4 of Wands. It's your home, it's where you feel comfortable, it's your people, but moreover it's about having passed through this gateway to get to a much more sort of happier time all over, all around. Okay, let's just quickly, because we're running up to 14 minutes, sorry if I don't like to go on too much, people don't like it. Okay, your message. Pure mindfulness. Mindfulness is the miracle by which we master and restore ourselves. With mindfulness comes the awareness that what has happened in the past is only a memory, and that what is going to happen in the future is but a form of fantasy. Be still and open to the most precious moments that life presents to you. Excellent, especially pairing with that 8 of don't give your personal power away. Thanks so much for listening, Aquarius. Have a great 4 weeks.